No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense.
Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I'm Bobby Freeman and today, my friends, is rather a special episode because my regular viewers and subscribers will know that I've had a little bit of a break from making the videos recently because I've had a sort of a throat infection going on and the doctors have tried several different things and they can't seem to find out what it is. So I thought to myself, I'm just going to have a go today. I'm going to see how the throat holds up because I can't just keep going on not making videos. It's been like a month or something crazy. It's ridiculous. So we're going to power through today, see what happens. And what better gin to relaunch with, my friends, than the latest edition of the old Beefeater family. So I am very excited today, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce you to Beefeater Peach and Raspberry. Now, it's been quite a while since we've had a new Beefeater. What was the last one? It probably was the blackberry one there, which was okay. It was not too bad. I preferred it to the blood orange one, which was probably my least favourite Beefeater. But I have to say, I'm not a fruit per se. I am not a fan of. Okay, I'm not a big fruit eater. However, whack it in a gin and I love it. And in particular, the old peach. There was only one other gin that we had that was peach flavoured, I believe, which is, where is it? Down there, the old Gordon's white peach. And I have to say, the peach flavour even made me enjoy a Gordon. So that says a lot for this sort of flavour. And to be honest, whacking it with a raspberry as well could be genius, could be. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is maybe it's two really big flavours clashing together. But you know what, my friends? There's only one way to find out. Let's get stuck in and find out for you today, shall we? Now, a bit of a weird thing. When I looked at to find out about it on the website, I looked on the iPad version of the website and there was nothing there, nothing at all. They were denying all knowledge. Well, they weren't denying the knowledge of it, but they weren't talking about it at all. However, go on the desktop version and it is on there. So I'm not sure if that's an interesting or valid point or whatever, but if you're watching Beefeater, which you're almost certainly not, sort it out. So I've taken a screenshot of it on my iPad and I'm going to read from it today. And of course, Beefeater's from London, isn't it? So I guess we're going to bring out the old Cockney accent again. Beefeater Peach and Raspberry Gin. Enjoy the perfect, light, fresh peach flavour contrasting with a raspberry tang. Beefeater Peach and Raspberry is inspired by the quintessential British flavours and recipes from our founder, James Burrough, in the 1980s. 1980s? 1800s. Produced in our famous London copper pot still, this flavoured gin stays true to our original award-winning Beefeater London Dry recipe and uses exclusively natural peach and raspberry flavours. Pour over ice, top with tonic water and a slice of fresh peach for a summery twist on the classic G and tea. So pretty simple really, it's normal Beefeater gin flavoured with peach and raspberry. So my friends, I don't see any more reason to fanny around. Let's get the old top off. Of course, this is going to be languishing in the 37.5% ABV area, which makes it basically just teetering on the precipice of what can be called gin and staring into the crevasse of gin liqueur, if you can imagine such a thing. So then, no cork. Beefeater don't like to have a cork, so let's get it in the glass and do the old sniff test, shall we? So now I'm suspecting this is going to be a rather extraordinary smell, but we never know. So get the old nose in there. Oh man, we're starting off on a good one. This is a great, I hope this was going to be a good gin to start off the channel on after the brief hiatus, but holy shit. It's kind of one of those ones that's not really surprising. It's just massively fruity and hugely sweet. It's obviously peachy, but then, yeah, I wonder if you might sort of discern the difference between the peach and the raspberry just from the old nose, but you definitely can. It's kind of, there's a peachiness, but would I guess it was raspberry? Probably not. There's a kind of a little sort of tanginess going on there as well. It just, it promises a lot. It promises a lot, but sometimes these gins can give a lot away in the smell, but then let down in the taste. So my friends, I say we find out if that is the case and we get it in the old mouth. So marry it up with the tonic, a brand new bottle today for a brand new show. It's not really, for the first show after the hiatus, but we're definitely going to try this one neat as well. I always say that and often forget, but we are going to do it because sometimes these, I know it's not a gin liqueur, but it's getting that sort of way. Sometimes they work very well just on their own. So my friends, here we go. First show back after my hiatus. The throat is tingling a little bit, I must say, but it's holding up so far. At least it's sort of enabling me to, well, still speak. Anyway, that's a bonus. So here we go. Peach and raspberry gin, the latest offering from Beefeater. Good Lord, that was a long introduction. I say cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, right. Beefeater, I can confirm, have not let us... This is a lingerer. It's still going. It's still going. It's still going. They have not let us down on this one. Like, I believe they let us down slightly on the orange one, okay? It's kind of weird because initially, the flavour is not all up the front. When it sort of passes the threshold of the old lips, it just kind of... It just says gin to me. It's not that massive fruity burst which I thought was going to sort of come out of it. But no sooner has that assumption entered your mind, it is completely enveloped with this sort of a slightly lazy, slightly, what's the word when you turn up late to something? Slightly tardy, I suppose, sort of flavour. Just walks in slightly later than it should do. Just sort of, sorry I'm late everybody, but then once it's there, it's like, I don't care if he was late. Better late than never, because it's kind of a sort of a, how do I describe it? It's kind of an indulgent, sort of seductive sort of flavour that just sort of flows around. And obviously, I'm not saying what flavour it is, it's obvious what flavour it is. It's a huge, sort of soft, voluptuous, that's definitely not a word. I think I was going for a mixture of voluptuous and sumptuous, but that gives you sort of I think those both words give you an idea what it's like. It's just kind of just sweet, but beautifully kind of, not what I call sugary sweet, I kind of sort of fruity sweet. The right sort of, it tastes like, they say it's all natural colours, it tastes like a natural sort of fruity sweetness in there. Now the question is though, do you get the raspberry? Hang on. Yes, you do. I wasn't sure. It's a real kind of it's kind of a swirling sort of, it's like a sort of a constantly on the move range of flavours. It's like they're sort of whizzing round in the mouth, so you can't just taste one. Well, you can taste one, but give it a second and you'll taste another one, and then another will come round. Well, the same two, but maybe not that many. I'm talking rubbish. But I think you know what I mean. It's like these two raspberry and the peach flavours are just kind of swirling, and you get a bit of both, and that's kind of, I've never had anything like that before, really. You get sort of one flavour after another, but you do get the sense of the two kind of working together in a kind of a sort of emotion, which is pretty cool, to be honest. So then, I have remembered this time. Let's try it neat, shall we? Is it neat? As you know, well, my regular viewers know, I'm not much of a neat gin drinker, but sometimes it's worth a try anyway, because a lot of people tell me off for not trying it neat in the first place. So let's try it. Here we go. You know what? I reckon over a bit of ice, yep, it's still coming, that's not too bad. I always said that the tonic releases the flavours in these gins. I'm a firm believer of, the tonic is how a gin should be drunk. But I tell you what, I'm going to have another go. Ooh, I reckon I could stick a load of ice in a glass and quite happily sip that for, several days at a time. And that is quite a testament for me to enjoy a neat gin. That's quite a testament. So, I am very happy with that. Very happy indeed. However, my friends, the question as always, am I very happy with the price? Well, as you've probably guessed, it is a Beefeater, so I am happy. In fact, I am ecstatic and over the moon at the price, because as always, Beefeater, one of the best things about this brand is not only are they very well known, absolutely excellent, pretty consistently good, they are also consistently low price. This little chap cost me a very meagre 14 English pounds, which is roughly, I don't know what, that roughly translates at about $19 and I think it's 16 euros, which, I mean, you will struggle to find any gin cheaper than that. You might find a few budget brands, but in terms of mainstream, no one's going to be as cheap as that. I mean, to be honest, I think they could quite easily get away with charging a lot more, but they don't. And this is one of the best things about Beefeater. So I say to my friends at the Beefeater Distillery, Big Desmond Payne, their master distiller, keep up the excellent work and bring us some more Beefeater flavours, because so far they've been fantastic. Well, apart from the old blood orange, they've been fantastic. So my friends, I hope that video was okay for you today. I'm not sure if I'm a little bit rusty after a month off, but yeah, throat is kind of a little bit scratchy, but I think we just about got through it. I'm just going to do one for this week and rest it and see how I go for the next 2 days. And I've got a doctor's appointment on Monday, and hopefully he's going to sort me out and give me a bionic throat or something. But to sum up on this, I would say Beefeater, I was going to say they can't put a foot wrong. They do occasionally, but as I say, with that orange one. But this is they've obviously, you can tell, they've gone back to the drawing board on this one and thought, we need a new flavour. Let's have something not only original, but let's put some real time and real love and real passion into it. And they've done it, and they've really, really achieved it. And I would be happy to drink this every day of the week. In fact, I might drink it every day of this week just to prove a point. And I very much recommend, if you see this in your part of the world, whether it's just in the UK, I imagine it is at the moment, if you see it, because, you know, whatever is popular here usually sort of gets transported and sort of exported to everywhere else in the world. So if you see this one, you think, not sure, check out this video, but you've already watched it in that case, that makes no sense. But take my advice, definitely try it. I think you will most certainly enjoy it. So thank you for watching, guys, and as always, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Press the like button and the bell icon so you get notified when the new videos come out. And of course, if you want to support the show, head over to the old Patreon page or click the old join button below the video. But until next time, guys, you know the drill. Take care, stay safe. Thank you to all my patrons and members, and keep drinking the gin. Freeman out.